Okay, good Thursday. Great to see you, Tim.
Good to see you, Coach.
Any questions?
See you tonight.
Let's keep them. Questions?
Do you think you can attribute to the fact that you guys haven't played your best on the road? Is it just being young in certain spots?
Well, I think the hardest thing to do is play on the road. I think it probably shows a little bit of youth and whatever. It doesn't really matter. We just need to start playing good on the road. We've what do we have? 2 road games. Yep. So we need to play better on the road.
You talk about the discipline factor being so big this year. Is that why you're winning all the close games this year that didn't win last year?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think we were undisciplined last year. I just think details on things, and I think the heart of these kids. I think it has a lot to do with that. I mean, once you, it's nice. Like I said at the beginning of the season, it's nice to be in your 5th year and have that culture established and those values established. And how you win close games is with leadership and discipline. So that's. I think 99% of it has been the discipline of our players, self-discipline, and their leadership. And then I think our staff's done a nice job. That's more than that, more than 1%. That's bad. What would you say, Duck? I'd say but I just want to make sure that the player, so much of it, we don't step across the line. So we're on the field. But don't think leadership and coaching don't matter. It does matter. And I think these guys our coaching staff has done a great job of blending quickly. And still got we still got a lot of work. But what I like is I think every coach, every player's gotten better. And even the voice of the Sun Devils has gotten better each week. Tim Healy. Been the best radio shows ever. That was something serious. It was great. Best thing about that radio show, you want me to tell you what it is? I didn't say that, Mark. He did. Go ahead. What else? What else we got? Any? Man, he did. We don't. I anticipate him to play. I don't know how much. Obviously, that could change, but I anticipate him to play. But if we had to play today, it would probably be a combination. So we'll see. Hopefully, a couple more days, he'll be ready to go completely. But he threw today. He did the 2-minute drill today and looked good.
How difficult from a planning standpoint then, because the juggling after this?
I don't ever worry about I don't really think of it in that terms. Players always surprise me. I wish I could take a snapshot of when I walked out when you walk out on the field and you have Manny gets hurt or Kareem Moore gets hurt, and I'm going oh my gosh, this is just going to be catastrophic in my mind. I'm not telling anybody that. And then you just see guys that rise up and take it to a different level. So that's what teams with character and synergy do. So it's been a distraction, obviously. I'd much rather not have those distractions, but it's part of it, and I think too, our guys don't. You can. There's no excuses. Figure out a way to get it done, and that's kind of our mentality. And then, it's there's lots of. That's the challenging of coaching and running a team, especially in a very, very physical sport like football. It's just a way of life. And some years are tougher than others. But the key is you're figuring out a way to win, and we're having fun doing it, and we're doing it the right way.
What kind of week has Dylan had?
Solid. Obviously he's young. He and Jack, both of them have solid weeks, and they have different skill sets. So we're going to do whatever we got to do to win.
Yesterday, Chip said that you joked with him when he got hired that he'd be a very short-tenured offensive coordinator. He lost Dylan in recruiting. Can you just talk about the...
He'd be a what now?
He said that you told him he was going to have a very short tenure as offensive coordinator. He lost Dylan Sterling Fall in recruiting.
Oh, did I say that?
The relationship that they,
wow, he really shouldn't be saying that. That's kind of harsh, isn't it? No, I was a joke.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
but just talking about the relationship.
Yeah, I think, obviously we identified Dylan as a very talented young man, and he's very, very talented, and so he was real important in the process. He was the guy we wanted, and I thought he had great promise. So, very, very glad that he came.
What do you expect from Kareem and Armand this year?
I expect both of them to play. Armand practiced today. Excuse me, Kareem practiced today. Armand was limited, but he'll be ready to go for the game.
We're planning for the other side, their quarterback issues. What do you, Colorado's quarterback issues?
Yeah, they got two good ones. I don't know. I mean, they both have played, and they're both winners. I mean, they both are different. As far as one of them's a little bit more read zone, a little bit more running than the other, and the other one's just operates the offense so much. I mean, so well. So, the key is keeping those guys contained, and they're tough. They're heady. I mean, they'll sit in there and take it and put it on the money. So, key for us is we got to stop the run, and then we got to control the vertical pass, and we've worked extremely hard on trick plays and things like that to make sure that we're sound against that, because they are really do a lot of tricks and are very good at them.
Was Liu moving back to spur giving you what you wanted there with that move?
Well, but actually he hasn't.
It's not.
Well, if in last game on third downs he plays bandit, and on base downs he plays spur. So, and then we have some packages that we developed where he's into the boundary at bandit. So we basically have kind of morphed what we're doing to fit kind of what the skills that Marcus has and he has. And obviously Marcus had a great week last week, and so on third down Marcus plays spur. He plays the adjuster, and Liu plays the bandit position. And then on base downs for most of our core package, Liu plays the spur, and Marcus played bandit. And then we have one package that we get into, which is like it's a sub package where they switch. So, and they don't really switch. It's where we actually have three safeties kind of deal. So, we've done some new stuff. We've done some different stuff. But in our traditional defense, Liu is playing spur and Marcus is playing bandit, and they're both doing solid. Obviously, Liu's critical to us as far as the consistency and the discipline that he plays with.